What's up, everybody? John Sanders here with Limitless. Thank you for joining me on this Friday afternoon. All right, we have workouts tonight in both areas. All right, Centennial and in Broomfield, are like Thornton, are in like Aurora-ish. All right, we are moving around. We're trying to figure out exactly where we're gonna be. I'm looking at all the locations, and everyone's like, okay. Right now, you only have these spots. So over by MLK, they don't like our other spot. And over by like Centennial. No, I'm sorry. Highlands Ranch, they don't like either spot. I'm like, well, I got spots for that too. So we're eventually gonna have 4 spots, but we're gonna probably need 16 spots. I'm looking at the maps right now and I'm like, geez, how many spots do we need? Because people don't want to drive more than 5 minutes. That is how it is. But when they drive like 20, then they're like, oh, that's like pushing it, definitely. So we need them to be like, oh my God, it's so many spots. But we need to grow first to get there, right? The bigger that we are, the less that will fall, all right? What up, Mello? If you're here in the comment section, let me know that you're here by commenting, and we will get started with this thing, all right? Fridays, we talk about movies and stuff like that. We talk about the workouts. We talk about the games for the weekend, which this weekend we have none. We talk about our challenges. Meaning like not our challenges in life, but our challenges that we're supposed to be doing from the book, right? All right, and it's the homework from here. It's everything, right? And it's a lot of stuff for our Friday, so we try to hurry up. All right, what's up? I'm guessing. Wait, I don't know if it's gonna be Jeff or it's gonna be Jace, but it's one of you J people. All right, but yes. So we have the book that shows you a lot of stuff. However, I told you guys our coins are basically our monetary system. If we're gonna have like a whole society, well, this book, it's a Bible, okay? And don't be scared of religion if you're not religious, because everything's a religion. Whether it's like actual religion or like a family is kind of like a religion. Schools are religions. Amazon.com is a religion. Like anything that you can't like immediately see, and you have to kind of have to like imagine it to be there. It's a religion. It's an organization. But we're gonna use this religion to push us to enormous heights. But I need one thing. I need one additional thing for this book, because I actually have a Bible over there. All right, it has my name on it, stuff like that. All right, we're missing one crucial character in this religion, and it's the same thing that makes you watch Netflix shows. If you guys have ever watched a Netflix show, you know what I mean, because there's like 12 episodes and you can't just watch one of them. No, you can't just watch 3 of them. You have to watch all of them, because they have this one element, and it's the biggest element of this book. It's what I needed for this book, but it's the biggest element of the Bible. All right, and that is the Jesus character. All right, we need a Jesus character, but we don't like need him to like be here. We just need him to like maybe be here. And what that's called in the Netflix shows is it's called a cliffhanger. You need a really, really motivational cliffhanger. Like, whoa, maybe he might come. He might come. Oh, he showed up. It's Christmas, and then he dies. But he may come back. He may come back, like that. And the person that we're waiting for isn't here yet. I don't believe. It might be you. It could be you. All right. The person that we are waiting for is the person that will actually do this book. It's the person that will actually do all this stuff. And I believe that kid will eventually be here. All right. Probably can't be like a senior, because that's a little too late. But it has to be like a 1st through 4th grader, maybe like a 3-year-old. I don't know. Some kid. I met some kid in California. The parents are like, yo, my kid practices all the time. And I'm like, yeah, I've heard that a lot. And then he came in, he's a 5-year-old. And he came in, this kid on a little small hoop, he shot like this. He never missed a shot. I don't believe I ever saw it. It was crazy. He was like, And I was like, oh, I believe it. He probably shoots for 2-3 hours a day. It's crazy how many shots he made. But then eventually that kid was like a little too shy to keep going. But it's going to be some kind of like perfect kid who's going to give it a chance. And I don't need this kid to be like 8 feet tall. I just need this kid to actually give the stuff a chance. So I want that kid to be watching our show every day. It's not very hard. You're watching it right now. I want that kid to be doing our homework every day, which means you have to know what we're doing for tonight and then post it before you show up. That's it. All right, post 5 minutes of effort of doing the 6 different drills. Also do like the homework. It's everything on the player trajectory page. But also watch the movie when I say to watch it. So what, you're a 1st grader? You have to watch the first grade movie for the month. That's 12 movies in a year. Movies cost like what, like $2 to watch, $3? All right, $36. Okay. All right, sorry about that. It's a little extra for the program. $36 extra dollars. But then you watch the next 12 movies the next year. And every time that you watch a movie, you post it to the homework page. Just your thoughts about it to prove to me that you saw it. Just say what you thought about it. That's it. Very few people have done it. We have our movie review section. I think that Kieran did like one on Cool Runnings. Noah did about like 4 of them. I think maybe 3 of them. One on Creed and stuff like that. But it's very, very few people that will watch the movies. I'm saying to go deep into this stuff, show for the games as well, show for the practices and do all that stuff. And there will be some kid that does that. And that will be our Jesus character. All right, that will be the kid that we're all waiting for. So until then, just try your hardest to just do whatever you can do. But there will be a kid who will do that. And maybe that kid will fail. I don't know. Maybe I'm dead wrong. But if the kid does that for 12 freaking years, I will pay for his college, dude. I will be like, here, you didn't make college. Here's a free tuition from me. Thank you for your service. But no, you will probably be amazing if you do this stuff. And it's not impossible because I think all you guys can do it. And how about this? Maybe you can't be Jesus forever. But how about you try to be Jesus for a week? See if you can be our supernatural, superhuman being for 1 week. Do everything on the player trajectory page for 1 week. Just to see what it's like, to see if you died, to see if you can survive it, just to see if you can do it. I'm going to challenge everyone that tonight. Well, and we'll see how it goes. Let's start with the quote of the day. Quote of the day today is, falling down is just balancing practice. I absolutely adore this quote of the day. This is my favorite quote of all the quote of the days. I say that every time this quote comes up, and it is true because it's so dope and poetic. It's neat. I like it. I don't know. Falling down is just balancing practice. You need to fail. You must fail. You must get your butt kicked, and you must survive it. But if you can survive it with such grace and such swag as just to be like, nah, I was just practicing balancing, homie. It matches. I'm blending in. I'm like a gecko. All right, no, not a gecko, a chameleon. There you go. But yes, falling down is just balancing practice. It's the quote of the day. It's the 6-word quote of the day for this Friday, the 6th day of the week. All right, if you ever noticed, all the quotes line up with the days of the week because I'm smooth like that. But yes, falling down is just balancing practice. You must see that. You must practice it. You must go out there and practice failing so that you can know how to succeed. So you know how to fail even, so that when you fail, you can pick yourself up faster each and every single time. So that after a while, when you do fail, you can check out our challenge section for our movie clips. There's one with the movie Looper in it. And there's this kid falling down the stairs, and some guy goes to go catch him, and the mom goes, no. And she hits the guy out of the way and lets the kid fall and gets the guy out the building because this kid is the man. This kid gets up mad and just oh, it's crazy. That's what happens next. And the mom knew if this kid gets hurt, he's dangerous. What happens to you if you get hurt? Your parents come over and go, oh, baby, oh, no. They're not scared for the other person. They're scared for you. Your parents are like, oh, no. No, how about this? If I get hurt, if I lose my game, I'm going to go out there and shoot 1,000 shots afterwards. Every reaction that I have to something negative is something amazing. And then what's more than that is every reaction that I have to something positive is also amazing. And what's more than that is every shot, every time that I have a chance to face something neutral, it's something even more amazing. So I'm just filled with amazing. You can't destroy me. You can give me boredom, you can give me positive, you can give me negative, and I'm always going to be inspired by it. That's how you do it. All right. And of course, if you inspire others, even better. What's up, Teo? Thanks for joining us, man. All right. Moving on from that, we have our challenges. If you have your book, you're all good. You know what the challenge for the day is. If you don't, I'm about to tell you right now because we have all these challenges on our challenge page. Yes, we have the endeavors, we have the short challenges, the long challenges, we got the pick and roll quiz thing, right? We have all these challenges, but which one do I do, coach? All right, well, if you're a first or second grader, I guess you can do this stuff right here. All right, you can do, you're on day 19 of our 2-minute 2-ball dribbling challenge, first graders. Second graders, keep up with the Chastain challenge. That's from Finley Chastain, number 1, or not, she's number 18 right now, but she should be not number 1. One of the best girl basketball players in the entire nation, and she was in our program for years. She invented this challenge. All right, I invented it for her because she wasn't challenged enough, but she ran with it, did it for like a year and a half. And did every single thing that you could see in that challenge section. And she's amazing. You just have to choose 5 things, though. She got up to about 10 things a month. It was crazy. It was insane what she was doing. I'm not asking you to be Finley Chastain, but you can try it out. And some things are easy, like eat with your left hand. Super easy. Some things are hard, like run a mile. You can choose your challenges. Second graders, and I know that I keep talking about these things like our first and second graders are actually doing them. That's just me hoping for the best. I know it's not happening, but one day, not only will I have my Jesus character, I will have a bunch of kids. If I'm talking to 1,000 kids, you think someone's not doing this stuff? You think some 3rd and 4th grader aren't doing these things right here? All right, 3rd and 4th graders. 3rd graders, you have day 20 of your 4-week weekly improvement challenge. That is our best challenge. That's the one that everyone should be doing all the time anyways. All right, you find, how many things? 30 minutes before today's workout. You find one thing per day that you sucked at. All right, what up, Jace? Oh man, so both of you guys are wrong. Okay, I see it. All right, but yes, you find one thing that you sucked at that day, and then you come up with the 7 things for that week. Then the next week you show up 30 minutes early to practice or go out to a gym, wherever you want, and you work on each of those things for 4 minutes. All right, and then you can do it the next week as well. You can find one thing that you suck at and just write it down. All right, that's how you should be thinking. Anything that you are bad at the following week, just work on it extra. Duh. All right, you're on day 19. You 4th graders do either 10, 25, or 50 push-ups. That's our challenge for everyone for this month. If you have the monthly challenges right now for February, it's 10, 25, or 50 push-ups every single day. So make sure that you guys are doing that. 5th graders, you got day 20 of the 4-week weekly improvement challenge. 6th graders, day 6 of week 3 of our 5 perfect weeks. We have had about 15 to 20 kids do that challenge. That is our hardest, most difficult challenge. The 5 perfect weeks. If you're a 6th grader and you're doing that right now, you a pimp, baby. All right, I don't know if anyone's doing it though. All right, 7th graders, finish month 5 of the 10-month Chastain challenge. 8th graders take on days 97 of 100 of the Preobrazovanie challenge. It means transformation in Russian. All right, where you're doing Lana's moves, Kobe post moves, elbow sweeps, double bounce series, 50 push-ups, 25 knee jumps, 5 minutes of God's drills, 10. Oh my God, so much stuff. I invented this for our 2 Russian kids. All right, Dennis and Edward. All right, Dennis Pomazanov and Edward Dorenkin. All right, and they actually accomplished this. And Edward got so good. It was crazy. All right, he got so much better at like jump rope, all this stuff, because they were like big, bulky guys. This is a great, great, great workout to be doing. And you're almost done if you're doing it. All right, 9th graders, you're on day 19 of the homework assignment. 10th graders, you're on day 19 of the Shot Shop Challenge. Shot Shop Challenge. Yes. 11th graders, you're on day 20 of the day 20 of our 4-week weekly improvement challenge. And 12th graders, you're on day 19 of the homework assignment. All right, all that stuff is set up for you guys. And let's check out today's trivia question. The trivia question today is a big block with some things on it until I take it away. I did the 5 perfect weeks last summer. I know you did, Mello. That's awesome. All right, and we even got video evidence of that too. I love video evidence because people be thinking that we just messing around until they see all the videos online. So make sure that you're posting those videos, please. All right, today's trivia question is brought to you by me. There we go. Subject, foul merchants. Question, most free throws made in a single season. Pretty straightforward. All right, the most free throws made in a single season. Who was it? ¿Quién está más free is Berita? How do you say free? Frio? Oh man. Free is something. Oh man, I really don't know. Throw? I don't know that one either. Basketball? Oh man, I'm really bad at Spanish. I'm really, really bad. But yes, who was a foul merchant? You can say all the foul merchants today. Are they overboard, or was there someone historically who made the most free throws? That's the answer right there. We got. Great job, Maxon. Austin Maxon with the win. It is Jerry West. Jerry, the logo West, may rest in peace. And that means it's 4-4 now between you and Josias. All right. Yes, you guys are thinking all these new guys are foul merchants. I mean, I'm not saying that Jerry West was. He made a lot of free throws, so he's making the shots. But if you look at the whole like list of things, I mean, there's a lot of players on this list above Shea Gilgeous Alexander, whatever his name is. Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, who got fouled a lot. So you either get fouled a lot or you're drawing fouls. And I don't know which one it was, but probably for Jerry West, they're probably just trying to stop him. Just trying to stop him, I'm guessing. Michael Jordan was out there. They were definitely hacking away at that dude. Adrian Dantley. And then you see Kevin Durant, but you do see a lot of James Hardens. All right, James Harden. He's on this list several times, which means probably a foul merchant. But you don't see my man Shea until 38, which is pretty high because he's not quite like Karl Malone and stuff like that. So, but yeah. So are these guys really foul merchants if they're not like historically making more free throws than this? And Shea's hitting his free throws, so he's not just missing free throws. And that's why Wilt Chamberlain being so high is so crazy, because he missed all his free throws. How many times did he get fouled? Probably a ton. Probably the only way to stop that dude is probably like Shaq. Shaq's not even on it because he never made his free throws down. All right, but yes, let's go over to the movies of the day before we talk about our itinerary. Movies today. We got, this is the, what grade are we on right now? I don't even know, man. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, got it. All right, this is the 7th grade movie of the month. All right, the 1st grade movie was Brian's Song. All right, super sad. 2nd grade movie, Angels in the Outfield. Watch that movie, 2nd graders. All right, and then do a movie report on it. Just like a minute long, okay, nothing crazy. Chariots of Fire for 3rd grade. Bend It Like Beckham for 4th grade. Bad News Bears for 5th grade. Blades of Glory for 6th grade. 7th grade is The Blind Side. That's this movie right here, The Blind Side. It's a true story, true-ish, kind of true, basically entertainingly true story about Michael Orr. He was a professional football player, but he grew up without a family. They adopted him, this rich white family. Went in, made friends with a little kid, all this other kind of stuff, gangs, stuff like that. And he got like Best Picture, I believe. I'm not really sure, but he got famous because of it. Even though he's in the NFL, no one really knew him. But it showcased this weird thing about offensive linemen, and that they had to protect the quarterback, who's the most valuable piece on the field, because of Joe Theismann getting like just broken by Lawrence Taylor. Broken. They show that right at the beginning of the movie. It's crazy. And right after that, people started investing in these big, huge offensive linemen. And it was this guy's way out of the hood, basically. It's a great movie, The Blind Side. I'm going to give it 46 stars out of 50. Jace, too late with Jerry West, man. We already got the answer from Austin Maxon. All right, 8th grade. You are watching this movie right here. All right, this movie is called Gladiator. Believe it or not, Gladiator, just like one of the greatest movies ever with the ancient soldier guys that got Best Picture, Gladiator, like the 2000-something version. But no, this is a boxing movie, Gladiator, one of my favorites. All right, and it's about an underground boxing ring with this dude. This guy's supposed to be in high school, actually. All right, his dad owed some money to some like loan sharks, left him alone for like the whole school year. All right, but it's a really neat, gritty movie. I can't give it that many stars, probably like 42 out of 50 stars, but I really love this movie growing up. It's very, very raw. I would say if you're not an 8th grader, maybe ask your parents if you can watch it, because it's very, very gritty. But Cuba Gooding Jr. is in it as well. It's a neat movie. If you watch it, let us know. All right, last movie will be the 9th grade movie of the month. This is Coach Carter. Coach Carter. All right, I love to add that I know somebody from this team, not the actor, but from the actual team. And I said, is this movie really real? He was one of the kids that's like depicted. And he goes, oh, kinda. It was like a mix of all of us at the same time. But yeah, and Coach Carter's a real person, made a huge impact in his community and stuff like that. It's a great movie. I'm going to give it 48 stars out of 50. I can't give it 49. I almost did. 48 stars out of 50, Coach Carter. Watch this movie, you 9th graders. Now let's move on to our actual itinerary. Our itinerary for the day. The stuff that we have on Monday. And if you guys have like a book that isn't the middle school book, look to see ahead. So on Monday, we'll be doing +7, -7. So your days are kind of like shifted by a week. I'm not sure if it's back or forward. So just look for these particular workouts. All right. Because we have +7, -7, blindfold dribbling coming up on Monday, rhythm drill, scissor ladders to shots, flare repeat to shots, and interior cuts and passes. But for today, we got bank shots. This will be like the majority of our practice. The bank shots, split to drive, and chair dips and knee jumps. That would be like the majority of our practice. The other ones I will mix in, so heads up for that. So when you shoot the bank shot, make sure that you have some arc on it so that the ball's coming back down before it hits the backboard. You still want to shoot a real shot as if you were going to swish it, but you just alter the direction of it. All right, so that's how you shoot a soft bank shot. 0, 1, 2, 4 touch middle. That means that you touch the middle of the court, you sprint in and you shoot a jumper from the elbow. All right, if you miss it, you get 1 point. If you make it, you get 2 points. But you can also shoot a 3, where you can get 4 points if you make it, but 0 if you miss. And you keep touching half court, saying your score out loud, touch half court, and then sprint in for your jump shot, shoot a real-time game shot. Whoever gets that number 32 or whatever number that I name, I always say 32 because that's my basketball number, but then you win the game. All right, then splits a drive. This is if they overforce, and it's how you get in between the person that's guarding you and the person that is jumping out on you. It's a very, very rare play. For heads and tails, I'm going to flip a coin. You're going to run away or run after the person, and then chair dips and knee jumps. You'll see all these things in half a second because I'm about to show you. Watch them. Overforces and you show it's like this. Top there. I take this ball, take that foot, and then throw the ball through it like that to protect it. And then before I touch the ball, I explode like this. If I don't 2-step, showing it like this, all together. Then over here, also, and go. Oh my God, I was so athletic back then, man. I'm getting old. Straight, even. Hands over each other's hands, spread out. Ready? Heads. Tag it. Run back. Heads. Straight back.
Let's go.
And those are all of the drills. Let's move on to see what's so funny today. All right, I don't know what is funny today. Let's watch this. Joel Embiid for the win. Is this going to be funny?
Down 2.
You don't call a timeout because the defense can use that to set up.
Wide open, Joel Embiid. You're wide open. Knock it down, baby. This is why they pay you the big bucks. This is why you're MVP. Here we go. Wait, what is it? 3 seconds left? Here we go. Down by 2, 3 seconds left. What's the MVP gonna do?
Embiid passes on the 3, has it not?
Give the other team the ball. That's real special, Joel.
And Grady Dick will just try to dribble out the clock. Down 2.
Real special, real special. Let's just move on from that crap. I don't know, dude. I don't know. What else we got on our list? We got Bronny James. And if you're wondering, are they just picking on LeBron's son because he's LeBron's son? Or is he like really, 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 really bad? All right, well, historically, he's actually doing extremely bad. The lowest field goal in NBA history. But he has a lot of pressure on him. He maybe doesn't belong exactly in this spot. I do feel sorry for him, but there was a guy by the name of Fred Diute, Fred Diute, maybe? That guy right next to Bronny. I wonder how that guy's feeling that he's now being overtaken. Now, he died a few years ago. I looked him up. His family must be like, yes, somebody's going to take over our dad's legacy of having the lowest field goal percentage in the history of the NBA. Could you imagine that? So hopefully you guys are shooting more than 9%. That's all I got to say. All right. Fast forward to our story of the day. Watch it. The level you exalt is the level at which you'll remain. The moment you think you've made it is when it'll become extremely difficult to continue to work beyond your comfort zone. So if you truly wish to reach a particular level, you must aim above that level. If you want to make a college team, you must honestly strive to play in the NBA. So we do have an issue with our program, and the issue is once kids aren't in our program, they have trouble pushing themselves because I push you guys all the time. And I've had college kids go, dude, I don't have your voice in my ear. That's a bad thing. If I become a crutch for you guys, that's a very, very bad thing. That's why I like it when I like switch cities and stuff like that, because you get to try it on your own. That's why I like you guys doing homework, because you get to try it on your own. It shouldn't have to be coming from someone else. It needs to come from you. With that said, if I get my program where I want it to be, where all the teams and all this kind of stuff, I will be adding so many things so that you guys can feel the love right now. So you can feel the fame right now. So you can have cheerleaders and smoke machines and all this stuff, mascots, because that's when I'll be like, do you want to work to still be on this team? You'll be like, yes, yes, that will work, except for one thing. You might love it too much. Because now you want to make the NBA, but if I make this like the NBA, you're going to be like, oh, I've already made it. I'm a fourth grader in this program. Great. It's easy. I love this. I made it. Come on, come to my games. Come to my games, please. Please. This game means so much to me. And you won't care about fifth grade. So that will be the new thing to overcome. Right now, it's overcome the fact that you don't necessarily need me. And afterwards, it'll be, this is not all that you have. But right now, we still have that for the high schoolers. Because everybody says, I want to make college. I want to make the NBA. But once they make high school, all that goes out the window. They love high school. Why? Because their friends are there. They get to show off in front of their friends. It's a community. It's a culture. It's already made. That's why I'm trying to build the culture for ourselves. So you care about our games just as much. But you can't exalt that level. As soon as you start exalting it, meaning you worship it, like you think it's so great, you will stop at that level. Because think about the level before. For you middle schoolers, think about what you thought about fifth grade basketball. Was it the end all be all? Or the goal is probably to make your make your junior high team or middle school team. And for you guys who just made high school, think about what you thought about middle school. You could have probably skipped it. You're I don't care about that. And that's why you made that. Think about myself. Once I made college, that was a big deal. At first it wasn't. Then I got there and I was oh, this is awesome. I should have been who cares about this crap? All right? Let me work out on a game day. I don't care. I just want to get better because my goal is the NBA. So you need to start thinking above the level that you need to make it to if you want to make it. But the hard part about that is we spell it out to you so easily. So we're if you want to make college, do this stuff. If you want to make pros, do this stuff. So you go, okay, what do I need to just make JV? And you start to settle. No, you need to shoot above because you will always fall below. LeBron James was aiming to become the best player of all time, not the second best. So he fell below. You too will fall below. So what are you aiming for and will you actually get there? And we can tell by how much homework that you guys do. Here's all our homework people. I see you homework people right there. We got someone. Who we got Henry doing the Vegas stuff. We got Mello doing right there. I see Mendoza, Caden doing some work. That was from before. All right. And then Sandoval, that was Mello right there. I see Kieran right there on the bottom. Great job, you guys. All right. Let's keep posting homework. I'll see you guys soon. No games this weekend. Don't forget that the quote of the day. Don't forget the quote of the day. My favorite quote. All right. Falling down is just balancing practice. 6-word quote of the day. Falling down is just balancing practice. I will talk to y'all soon, man. Cue my music so I can get out of here. Reese's Pieces, everybody.